stop.
That wasn't very good, was it?
No. Okay, just there you go. Come back into the left lane. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Hiya guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Salmon and today we have Camille back for another mock test. This time, your test is in 2 days time. How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous, but a bit ready.
Ready.
At the same time, yeah.
Okay, so you know what you're doing in roundabouts now, you feel more confident?
Definitely.
Okay, so remember, just like the last one, I'm not going to say anything, I'm not helping you out. I'm just an examiner mode at this point, not instructor mode, so I'm not going to help. Okay?
Okay, cool.
Alright, so throughout the drive, follow the road ahead. Whenever I need you to turn, I'll tell you when to turn. If not, keep going straight.
Okay.
Before we start, a quick question about your vehicle. Could you tell me, where would you find the engine oil and how do you check it's at the correct level?
Oh, you've asked me this before.
Damn, I...
Has to be between the minimum and maximum or something.
Okay, where is it located?
Oh, in the bonnet.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so whenever you're ready, let's start the engine. We're going to make our way to the end. And when we get to the roundabout, we're going to go straight ahead, okay? And good luck. So we're going to go left and then straight at the roundabout, second exit. At this particular junction, we're going to be turning left and then going straight ahead at the roundabout, which means we need to keep on the left-hand lane as we get to the end of this road. If we were going to be turning right on the roundabout, then you would want to position in the right of this section. If you could put it in park up on the left, just behind that black car, get fairly close, but leave enough space to move away. So just keep going forward, don't worry about the driveways on this occasion. Just leave about a car's length. That's fine there, thank you. And drive off whenever you're ready.
Okay.
When doing an angled start like this, you want to make sure you focus on the road ahead as well as the road behind. As we're going around this parked car, you go further towards the right, so you will affect other drivers on the opposite side of the road. So make sure you time this well. Along this road, Camille gets marked down for clearance with the island in the middle of the road. As the parked car is quite close to the island, she was trying to keep space from the parked car, which is on her left-hand side, but gets too close to the island in front. She should have slowed down and selected second gear for better control. Going ahead from here.
Okay.
Take the next road on your right, please. As there are lots of parked vehicles blocking the view of the new road, Camille should have slowed down a bit more and then made this turn. She does turn on the correct side of the road, but we didn't have much time to be able to react as there was an oncoming vehicle. She positions too far to the right when giving way. At the crossroads ahead, we're going to be turning left. There are no houses right at the end of this road, which means we can see a part of the new road. Now it's not completely open, so we can't make a judgment from here whether it's safe or not. As we get to the end, Cammie's mainly looking towards the right and turns over into the left, so she's not looking carefully at junctions. Now this junction happened to be clear, but if somebody was approaching, this would have been a harsh brake to stop and easily have been a serious fault. If you can't see the new road completely, always stop, look and then go. And if you could pull in and park up on the left anywhere safe.
Okay.
Thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. And then turn right from here, please.
Shit. I put the cruise control.
It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Alright, Camille, I'd like you to park up on the right-hand side of the road. Don't worry about the driveways on this occasion, just behind the blue car, anywhere on the right, please. It is windy.
Yeah.
That's great there, thank you. Alright, what I'd like you to do now is to reverse back for about 2 car lengths, keeping a reasonable distance from the pavement and try not to touch the curb as you carry out this exercise. Reverse back for about 2 car lengths.
Okay. No. Is it like that? Yeah.
Before starting any reverse, be sure to check over your shoulders left and right to make sure the road is clear. Now while reversing, Cammie's looking thoroughly over towards her left blind spot, her left mirror, the road ahead and her right mirror. But she does not turn around to check over her right blind spot. Now this can easily be a serious fault as this section is not covered in the right hand wing mirror. In this case, she just gets a minor fault for it, but it's very easy for something like this to be a serious fault.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. Unfortunately, when moving off from this position, Camille gets a serious fault for move off safety. She's checking her left blind spot and her mirrors, but she's not looking ahead carefully. There was a vehicle coming towards us and she starts rolling into the road as they're approaching. As we're parked on the right hand side of the road, you want to make sure the road ahead is completely clear as you have to go across their path to get into your normal driving position. At the end of this road, turn left and then left again.
Okay.
Alright Camille, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would wash the front windscreen.
It's different to my car.
That's okay, just drive normally.
Okay.
It's on the left hand side of the steering wheel in this car. We'll do it later, okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
If If you're unable to operate the controls because you don't know where it is, the examiner would usually ask you to pull over and park up on the side of the road and then show you where the controls are and then ask you to do it again whilst you're driving. The main purpose of this exercise is to be able to operate the ancillary controls without losing control of the steering wheel. There's a silver button on the end, you need to push it inwards. Thank you. When you get a chance, we're going to turn off the back wiper as well. It's a twist down. Thank you. Going ahead from here. Second exit.
Okay. Yeah, you did. Good, do you? You do.
As we're taking the second exit, Camille should have waited until we were in the roundabout, past the first exit, and then signalled left. If a vehicle had approached from the left-hand side, again, this would have been a serious fault. So we got fairly lucky on this occasion. And if you could pull in and park up on the left-hand side just before the next parked car, but just on the road, not on the pavement. Don't worry about the driveways on this occasion. Alright Camille, what I'm going to get you to do now is shortly I'm going to ask you to carry out the emergency stop. As you're driving down this road, I'm going to make sure it's nice and safe and I'm going to look around. And once it's safe, I'm going to give you this signal. Stop!
Okay.
I'd like you to stop the car as quickly and as safely as possible. Imagine a child's come running out in front of you at that point.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So whenever you're ready, let's go. And just turn left into this new road. So when it's safe, I'm going to give you a signal, okay? But wait for my signal.
Okay.
Stop! Stop!
That wasn't very good, was it?
I'm going to get you to do that one more time, okay?
Okay.
So drive off whenever you're ready. So we're still doing the emergency stop. When it's safe, I'll give you a signal. Just wait for my signal. Stop! Thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. Stop! Thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. So I'm not going to get you to do that again, just turn left at the end. Ahead of us, we have a compulsory left turn. At this point, the examiner will not be giving you directions as they expect you to follow road signs. Camille deals with this really well, and as we get to the end of this road, in the new road we need to be in the middle lane to follow the road ahead. She quickly sees the road marking and gets into the correct position in good time. At this junction, the left-hand lane is left only. Pay close attention to the red car in the left-hand lane. We had a filter arrow to go straight ahead, but the traffic lights are still red, which means everyone going straight can continue, but the red car should have carried on waiting, but they went through a red light without realising. As we go ahead from this position, it's a good idea to check your left mirror, and Camille does do this really well, but just ahead of us, Camille gets a dangerous fault with use of mirrors change direction. Now the left-hand lane is obstructed and Camille's following the vehicle in front and just shifting to the right as she's checking her mirrors. No. Okay, just, there you go. Come back into the left lane. As we couldn't actually see the hazard ahead in good time, the safest option for us would have actually been to simply stop in that lane before the blue car, but giving them plenty of time to complete their manoeuvre. It may feel scary stopping on a carriageway like this with the other lane flowing, but it's safer to simply deal with the hazard in your lane rather than trying to switch lanes really late. So we're currently on a 40 miles per hour dual carriageway. Ahead of us, a vehicle turns in front of us and they're towing another car behind and they're driving significantly slower. Camille does deal with this really well by slowing down in her lane, but we don't want to continue driving in this lane as they're driving so slowly. So when it's safe, Camille should have just switched into the right-hand lane. Just keep more left, would you? Thank you. Just because we've got that large vehicle on the right, that's all. So at this point, the right-hand lane is moving much faster and Camille does well to stay in the left-hand lane. But when we have the right opportunity, we want to try and move out of this lane because the traffic in front is moving so slowly. Now just ahead of us, we now have a bus lane, and at the time that we were driving, we were outside of the hours of operation, which means we can drive in the bus lane, and that is the position for normal driving. The two cars in front go straight into the bus lane, but then in the distance they start to slowly move out of the bus lane, and Camille's doing the same thing. She is checking her mirrors but not responding to what's on her right, so she gets a serious fault for this. So we did have a vehicle really close behind when she was trying to switch lanes. If you're going to come out of the bus lane, you need to mirror, signal and everything, okay?
Yeah.
We can drive in the bus lane for now.
Okay.
We're just going ahead from here. You okay?
Yeah.
The roads are busy right now.
Yeah, I can tell. That car threw me off a little bit.
Not the easiest thing to try and deal with the way they're driving.
Yeah.
Turning left first exit on the roundabout. exit that exit.
Okay.
Oh, oh. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, oh. You okay?
Yeah. Fourth exit, did you say?
Third.
Oh. Is this one, isn't
That's
it?
the second exit, yeah? So just keep to the left at this point. And then move into the right when safe. Just going back into the test centre. So we're just going to be making a left turn soon. So we're making a left turn in. Thank you. And if you could pull in and park up on the left hand side, just along here, along the railings, just there. And just keep going forward right to the very end of it. A little bit more left and then just forward. That's great there, thank you. Let's secure the car. And switch off the engine. Alright, Camille, you can relax. Alright, so that's the end of your test. How was the drive for you?
I think there were some parts I could have done better, but like overall I think it was alright. Like in comparison to last time.
Oh, in comparison to last time, you're so much more confident.
Yeah.
But there are a few bits I want to address. So unfortunately it wouldn't be a pass, and I want to cover over these key points because again, they're quite easy to tweak.
Okay.
Okay? So don't take this as a bad, like, oh my god.
My test is in 2 days. I have to take that bad.
I know, but listen, they're easy to fix. That's what I'm trying to say, these points.
Okay.
Okay? So let's talk about major points. We had that lorry in front of us on the Uxbridge Road.
Oh yeah, and I like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you could see the lorry in front of you, the truck in front of you was trying to switch over, and you're kind of just following him. You remember that happened earlier when we were driving and I said don't kind of be checking your mirrors. You were checking your mirrors, but we had a van right next to us. So what do you think you should have done there in that situation?
Stopped or like slowed down?
Slowed down or stopped in your lane.
Yeah.
Yeah? You could see what was going on ahead and you started checking your mirrors and kind of moving and doing what the lorry in front was doing, trying to switch over. But the van's not expecting that because his lane is clear.
Mm-hmm.
So there all you needed to do was maintain your position, check and signal, but don't move over. And if it's safe to move over, move across. And if it's not, you'd stop in your lane, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you just need to have a bit more of a strict routine for yourself there. And anytime you're crossing over your lane, you're checking your mirrors, which is great, but just put on an indicator.
Yeah.
Inform the traffic around you. Just make it very clear, hey guys, I'm gonna come across a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the slip road, no concerns whatsoever. You dealt with that really nicely, even with that black car behind being a bit dodgy with his position. You know, when we joined that 50 slip road at the end.
Oh yeah, I know. Was it like a learner car?
It wasn't a learner. It was a learner
thought
car
it
in
was-
front. Well, there was a learner behind in the distance, but it was the black car, kind of in between you guys. He was being a bit weird with his position.
Oh okay.
The lane changeover was really nice as well. The gears you're really confident with, but I want you to be really careful with that because you know when we entered this roundabout right at the end,
Yeah.
where I had to nearly reach across.
No, I didn't realise.
You know, that's when I was like, oh. The only reason that happened,
Oh, when there was a black car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because you're going into the roundabout and the gap was fine, but as you're going in, you're kind of trying to change gears and doing too much.
Yeah.
So at that point, just focus on getting into your position and then do the gear. And if you can't do it then, just take it later. This is something we kind of touched up on last lesson, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't do too much.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
The emergency stop. Let's chat about that. Have you ever done that before?
No, but I didn't want to say anything. I was like, okay, let's just give this a go.
Okay, so what
First one was really bad. Like, I don't know what I was doing, to be honest.
Okay, so the emergency stop, right? It's in the name. It is an emergency. I was telling you, imagine a child comes running in front of you.
Yeah.
So how do you want to brake at that point?
Like, quickly.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your brake was too slow.
What, even the second time?
Even the second time.
Oh, okay.
Like, literally, this is how you want to brake.
Oh, like that quick.
Quick. It's a quick reaction. It's a reaction
Do you
test.
check your mirrors and stuff?
No, absolutely not. If a child comes running in front of you, you're not going to look behind. It doesn't matter if the car behind knocks into you, does it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your reversing on the right for 2 car lengths was good. I like the control side of things. Observation towards the left, perfect. What was lacking was your blind spot to the right. You check that mirror and you kind of check across, but don't leave any boxes.
Okay.
Okay, you're reversing in a straight line. Anything could turn up from all around you. You're checking the road nicely. Your blind spot here, there. Just turn around and check over your shoulder towards the right at least twice.
Yeah.
Depending on how long you're reversing.
I hope they asked me to do that in the test.
I think the fact that the road was so busy today, that definitely made it a bit harder for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that would have been. Actually, no, I knew that was a fail. To be fair. Yeah, the emergency stop and stuff. Oh.
Is there anything new that I've mentioned that you hadn't kind of realised?
Well, the emergency stop's new to me because I've never done it before.
Yeah, definitely cover over that. I'm surprised that she hasn't seen the emergency stop, the amount of emergency stops I've done and go, yep, these are the 2 things we're looking for.
Yeah, no, I've never done it.
So with every manoeuvre and the emergency stop, it's about control, whether or not you can do it. Okay, and observation, how you're checking your surroundings.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'm going to give you some pointers before we finish up today as we're driving, because I want to go over some stuff with you. But yeah, that is the end of today's video, guys. Hopefully you have found that video to be useful and learnt a thing or two. If you have, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe if you're new. Best of luck for your test. You have got this. You just need to keep it nice and tight and stick to what you're doing. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't try and do too much at once. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.
She's so.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I passed my test! Oh, I did it! Mom, I actually passed! She has done it! I can't believe it!